Hello, people. Uh, oh, thank you. I'll just take the preview gems. Ayo. Bro, my PC can't handle it. What do you mean? My poor system can't handle it, mate. Okay. Uh, bro. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Wait. Wait. I'll do something. Ayo. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, now I had to restart side. Okay, does the game look the same to y'all? I wonder. I messed around with the NVIDIA filters. Let's see. Looks better to me. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. Wow. This shit looks way better. Why do I keep getting notifications I don't want?
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
My filter, FPS is fluctuating. Ah man, you lose stamina while you try to run. Okay, my FPS is fluctuating.
This
For
is the
some
spot.
reason.
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui.
Why
I'm
would he?
convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to... However, I doubt anyone would believe...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Whoa.
He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
But
So
I
he's
haven't
been
seen
such a
this
good
guy.
kid.
I know this
He would even
character
get his
is
friends to deliver
out.
whole bags of fresh
but
produce to my place.
I haven't seen him yet. I don't know.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track it. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Okay.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot. Here, give me your hand.
Oh.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
Oh. I see something.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
Why did you ask
That's
me then?
right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
What can I do?
We'll need to
Talent
use our
cannot be
vision now to
hidden.
track down Auroron. Good.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was... What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speak. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that...
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
What's the point of thinking when your thoughts are being shared? Oh, I see a chest. Let me get that chest, mate. I'm broke on primogems, you know.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Okay, so we can hear her thoughts, but she
Hey,
can't
looks like
hear
there's a new
ours.
camp over there.
Oh, yes, there is a camp.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up
Wait. The Phlegis... Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
We did not hear anything. Okay, continue. Oh, where is it going? What? 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 Is this some other tribe or something?
There are traces of people staying here too.
Hiding in plain
Wait a
sight?
second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle, judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another...
given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you.
Okay.
Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now...
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yeah.
Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but so you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought she did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Special case, haha.
If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Where are we going now? What the fuck? Where is supposed to go? Okay, yeah.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
I can see here too, Paimon. Oh. Will we find him first? But
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't... That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't... But it can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
huh? Beneath the earth? Hey yo, underground? Hey yo, where is Paimon? Fell asleep? Mind realm? Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, yeah, it seems like some sort of mind realm. Who's that?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire. I apologize that our first
Oh,
meeting has to
is
take
he
place
that
like
guy?
this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Aurora. Okay.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a...
Greetings,
Captain?
traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you. In person.
Oh.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Bro, what?
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Yeah, of course it was.
Hey, why are you sitting on the...
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Bro, I'm fine. Ready.
If you're feeling sick,
To
you should just say
forget
so.
me.
See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit.
Yeah, I
In any
know,
case,
but I'm
let's take a bit more time to
fine.
rest now.
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine, really.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready.
For
I
what?
followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the
Uh-huh.
wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
You won't need me to fight extra hard. I'm just too good. You know, just too good, man. Where is it? Bro, I can't click. I don't have grapple to go like... What the hell? Why is Wuva so easy to go around in? Hey, yo.
Look over there.
Hello, Drake.
Paimon thinks she sees someone
I'm
in the
good,
middle
man.
of the camp.
Just
That's
chilling.
Auroron. So he really was
A
taken by the
little
Fatui.
tired. I mean, sleepy. But I woke up not long ago either. So I don't know what's up. What about you, man? How's it going?
All right, we'll take the lead.
Yeah.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I
Uh-huh.
must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1.
It's going. I just feel very bored to do the story
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea
and
who
play
you're
alone,
up
so I
against.
just stream because I don't want to play alone, you know.
Adorn my night!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Miscalculated.
Hey, yo.
Auroron!
We did fight extra hard, huh?
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
What do you call Granny?
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Gramps? Bro.
What did you just call him?
I'm not even 20 yet,
Gramps?
bro.
Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine.
Oh my
Given how
god, the
those thorns are
emotional
to remove,
damage.
I may just...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
Yeah, they will.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
so
take
you
candy
do remember, and you
from
just
random
chose to
people.
ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry,
Oh my god, Granny is
Be more
angry.
careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
I mean,
No,
it looks all
they
good.
just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me?
I don't know,
you?
Granny.
Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you
Hey,
really
oh.
believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind. And didn't slap your name on a wanted
Nah,
poster.
man, I'm
Don't think for a
fine.
second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro
Self-sufficient, I
Archon
see.
won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the—
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh,
I don't know, man. Oh, where do we have to go now? Okay, there. Still- Oh, yeah, man. I don't need them, okay? Enjoy the shadow realm.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the speaker's chamber.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an.
Oh, right.
You scratch
We're
my
trying
back,
to-
I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or
You're
something
scratching
while you
each
wait
other's
for the
back
good news.
now?
Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Oh, he gave the side eye, yeah.
Oh, we're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is... What? That captain?
Oh.
Sorry.
Don't need to
I
announce
just
that.
didn't see that coming. So you really... Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon, we still have another whole day before the meet.
20 next day, okay. Tomorrow. Yeah, more or less. Clock, clock, clock. Wish I could do the same in real life. Let's go. Is there anyone on? Everyone's up. Okay, where's the meeting? Hey, yo, too far, man. Too lazy. Let's go.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
I don't know. There has to be something. Okay, there is.
What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a...
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Uh-huh.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Oh, sounds
I
right.
could.
Captain? What are you looking for?
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, if we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan, in order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's...
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of it, whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest
I will
my
contact
thoughts
you
about the
later.
Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged, and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Elaborate the plan already.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Who is it?
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Can't hide from your
How dare
granny.
you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid us?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back.
Hey,
Go on,
Granny
then.
Asian.
Explain yourself. What the heck are...
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain... So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea.
Okay.
You're right, Traveler. Let's go.
Oh, but the meeting with Captain, how are we, like... Oh, yo. What's this? Oh. Just meeting if... Bro, make this 500 or 5,000. I'm broke. I need it. What's this?
Shine down.
What's this? I wonder. Like a big girl.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Why did you help the captain? And... No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different... Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only you've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
Are we supposed
I'm
to
sorry
save him?
that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear—
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, didn't one?
Yes. And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
But you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed. You've got a point.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry.
Ayo.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the
Ayo, Granny is super angry now.
So why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetable!
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
his voice.
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really
He's
sorry.
not.
It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Ayo, damn!
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that—
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have— little brat. That's it. The next
Ayo,
time
the
we-
legs!
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Okay. You know, the walk doesn't last long. If I just do this. See?
Do you two have some time?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
You can relax?
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk.
Really? You're not gonna take... that's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora... he's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out?
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent.
Sure, that's fine with us.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Oh damn! Yo, give me that. I'm hungry. Right. How do you go inside again? I guess I forgot. I forgot.
Add Astra.
All right, this. Wait, I need to do it daily too. Oh, I can do that later, I guess. Oh, oh my God, I'm sleepy.
Huh? Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
Yo, you're drunk, Grandma.
But Paimon,
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp.
do you think she's drunk?
Ha! You think?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a...
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just any...
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her...
Oh, great, Granny.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night.
Huh? Gossiping about me?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep...
Sitlali?
She's
Sitlali?
drunk, dead.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still...
You chumps come around here, picking fights with... I mean, come on, monster?
Granny Sitlali, you're...
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between... oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids! Hey, new kid! Yeah, you! Don't play dumb.
Uh-huh.
Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering...
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few...
Is this another specialty of them?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of... Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Ay, yo.
Hang on. Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before.
Are you feeling okay?
There's so much that I want to.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say what.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we would.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame?
What's shame?
I'm talking
No.
about shame. I've lived all these
Well,
years and still
you
can't
know,
get rid of it. Surely
shame
you know the
is
feeling
like.
too?
Actually,
Huh?
yeah. This is.
Yeah. Okay.
This is so.
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right.
I can't take it anymore. Why do these things happen to me?
Oh.
Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much.
Yo, that sounds
It's
like a
just when
scam.
you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Seems like that has happened.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Okay.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Ooh, how long is Act 3 though? It's like quite a bit of filler, I guess. Very good. Okay, what do we need to do now?
Well, great.
Oh, it's night.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just
Alright.
embarrassed.
Uh-huh.
Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Uh-huh.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living not to brag or anything.
Living legend. Yeah.
We believe
Definitely
you.
not bragging.
Shallonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroron didn't seem scared of you.
Yes, but Auroron... Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much... Auroron's not like other... The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Night... No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock, and the Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroron's a possibility. To turn Auroron into a vessel, the ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley line.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
I know, right?
Now, you see, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process.
And that is no way to do
I
it.
wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right... Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human... It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. He asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought... Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some...
See ya.
Friends.
Good night. You know, you are immortal. I'm immortal. Traveler is like has been living through different worlds, man. He's like let's see.
You mean about the backup plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But she's probably asleep. We can find her for.
Uh-huh. Is it the last change? Yeah, last. I'll have to do it later. When is this event ending? 7 days. Yeah, that's a lot of time, yeah. I'll continue with the story later. It's already like... it's already a surprise that I've managed to stay up so far. I'm feeling very sleepy. So I just go now. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.